Welcome to tonight's Theta Healing guided meditation and energy clearing, helping you step into your full self. So, tonight is all about stepping into your full self, your true potential, and that's what we're here to do using the Theta Healing technique, where I'm going to be able to take you through a guided Theta Healing meditation where we're going to go up into the creator of all that is in the seventh plane of existence, and that's going to allow us to access your subconscious mind because we have two parts of our mind. We have our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the one that you think with 95% of the time on average if you're not doing any inner work, because that is basically like your computer programming that you think with 95% of the time that was actually formed from 0 to 7 years old. And what we want to help you do is clear out in the subconscious mind, heal and release what's no longer serving you, and help you step into your conscious mind more so that you can be thinking new thoughts. So, what I mean by that is stepping into your full self, right? Who you're here to be. And as you've gone through your life, you will have taken on thoughts, stories, and beliefs from other people, right? Your younger self may have identified as not being good enough, not being worthy, scared to step into them full self, where the energy that I was picking up before the call was hiding behind others, too scared to shine their light, not wanting to upset other people, that sort of people pleasing energy, wanting to diminish others because we're like, oh, we don't want to make other people feel small, so we'll be small ourselves, right? Where you may have learnt that through your life, through your experience, and that's your computer programming going on in your subconscious mind that you may not be aware of. Because that's the thing, the subconscious mind, unless we tap into it and we do that deeper work, that digging work, which we do in Theta Healing, you sometimes aren't really aware of what's actually going on. We think on that conscious level, like, yeah, I'm my full self, I love myself, I'm this. But when we actually go deeper into it, your subconscious mind is holding on to beliefs and limitations that allow you to not be that. Okay, so we're going to be combining tonight that your subconscious mind and your conscious mind so that they can be aligned, they can be in union and reunite them so that you can now start consciously choosing to be your full self. So I'm going to take you up into a guided theta healing meditation. I am just going to ask a few questions at the start of the session just to bring up that energy for you on the live and the replay. So we can get that energy brought up for the creative all that is and this healing to give you the transformation that feels and is the best one for you right now. Okay, because that's what we're here for, is to help you step and be your full self, because that's who you came here to be, right? You didn't come here to hide behind others, to diminish your light, to dim your light. And I can really relate to this because this is something that I have been doing for so many years out of fear, right? Because my younger self learned that and took on this story of not being good enough. So I was always looking for ways to like reinstill that and sort of like, okay, I believe I'm not good enough. Okay, so show me. Whereas if you asked me, like, do you think you're good enough? I'd have been like, yeah, I do. But actually, in that subconscious mind, I haven't felt good enough. And I would always be looking in people and situations to show me that and be like, see, I wasn't good enough. Whereas actually, you are born good enough. You are already good enough. You are worthy. And that's what I'd like to help you with you is stepping into your full self and being your full self, right? That self that you are when you're on your own, when no one's in the house and you're fully yourself. You may have the music on and you're dancing around, loving life, which is what I personally do. And that self where you don't always feel like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or maybe was that the right thing to say? No, it's about trusting yourself and being your whole self and your full self. Because when you be that and you show up from that place of being your full self, right? Enjoying yourself, loving yourself, feeling in that, that's what you're going to attract because we are the center point of our life. We create our reality and we are the attraction point. So if things aren't flowing in your life right now of what you would love, so for example, I have a manifest list, a materialization list that I am looking to manifest. If you have one or there's something that you would love to receive in your life right now, if it's not coming in, there's something that's blocking it. in that subconscious mind. And tonight we're going to heal and release what's blocking you from being your full self. We're going to go into your subconscious mind using the theta healing technique, where I'm going to guide you up using the theta healing meditation. And we're going to go up into the seventh plane of existence with the creator of all that is and allow the downloads to come through. So I'm going to explain what theta healing is first now, and then we'll go into the questions and then I will guide you up. So, okay, no, sorry, scrap that. I've just had guidance. We're going to take you up. We're going to do the guided theta healing meditation technique, take you up, allow you to be in that unconditional love now, and then we're going to ask you the questions and then heal it all. Okay? So, what we're going to do is allow you now to close your eyes, to relax. You get to enjoy and get comfy for me. Because this may be your first time doing the theta healing, this may be your 10th time, 100th time, whatever it is, allow yourself now to just receive this beautiful energy. Because I really want to start by connecting you into your true self and in that unconditional love where you are good enough, where you always have been good enough, where you always are worthy, and you are loved, like it is on the tin, unconditionally. So close your eyes for me. And allow yourself to just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And take a deep breath in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Just allowing you to relax fully in your body now. And imagine your consciousness and placing your consciousness into your heart space. Connecting into your heart space and allowing that beautiful ball of energy to now expand out through every cell and molecule of your body. Allowing that energy now to go down and out through the soles of your feet. Seeing it go down, down, down into the core of Mother Earth. Gently entering into the core of Mother Earth where you meet a beautiful ball of light. Imagine your energy going into that ball of light, entering into the Mother Earth, which is the energy of all that is, as it gently springs back up into the soles of your feet. Gently allowing that energy to enter into the soles of your feet, caressing up through every cell and molecule of your body now. Going up through your legs, your knees, your thighs, and entering into your pelvis, where you meet your base chakra. Allowing your base chakra to open up your Kundalini energy, for this now to be realigned, centered, and connected for you. As you allow that energy now to go up through each and every chakra, coming up to the top of your head and coming out of your crown chakra, where it forms a beautiful, safe ball of light above your head. And imagine yourself now going into that ball of light and floating up out through the sky, higher and higher, going past the clouds, the planets and the stars, going higher and higher in your safe ball of light. Gently coming out through the galaxies, through some lighter lights and darker lights and lighter lights again, and coming up into a beautiful golden light. Going through this golden light where the ascended masters, angels and spirit guides reside, going up higher and higher as you gently enter into a jelly-like substance, which is the colours of the rainbow, where the laws of the universe reside. Imagine what it feels like to push up through that jelly-like substance, going higher and higher as you gently come out into a lovely, soft, pink mist, which floats you up higher and higher and gently coming into the pearly white iridescent light into the seventh plane of existence with the creator of all that is. This is the brightest light you've ever seen, but one which is kind to your eyes. Allow yourself to go higher and higher in this light until all that you can see, feel, and perceive is that pearly white unconditional love. Seeing that ball of light dissolve around you, where you are now connected into that tingly ball of light, in the energy of the creator of all that is. And it's here where I make the command, creator of all that is. It's commanded that unconditional love is sent to everyone on the live and the replay. Thank you, for it is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. Allowing yourself to just receive this unconditional love. This is what it feels like to feel connected with the creator of all that is, in that pure, divine, unconditional love, where you're always good enough, you're always worthy, you always are enough, being your full self. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So that is the space and the energy of the creator of all that is. It's absolutely beautiful energy. And now you are connected. Let's ask you the questions. So you can either do this in your head, on a bit of paper, whatever feels good for you. But now you're truly connected. And something that I do personally on a day-to-day, that if I get so into my mind, right? Because our mind can sometimes like limit us, it can trap us, not in a harmful or horrible way, right? It's just a way that maybe it's not shown before. We weren't taught it before, okay? What I tend to do is just close my eyes, put my hands on my heart, and I really connect into that energy. And I allow myself to receive the answers. So that might help you as well. So finish the sentence for me. To be my full self, I must ... dot, dot, dot. And just see what answers come to you. There's no right or wrong answers. There's no judgment on what answers you get as well. Okay, so you might get, to be my full self, I must prove I'm good enough, prove my worth. I must have, if it's social media, a certain amount of followers. If it's with the family, it might be to be my full self, I must prove my family wrong, prove my family right, must have da da da. What is it that you are telling yourself that you must have, be, or do to be your full self? Because then you can ask yourself, is that serving you? Is that something we like? Like, I must shine bright, I must be bold, but you're not being bold. It scares you to be bold. So, are you ever going to be your full self? Do you know how to see how that could be more of a something we'd like to heal and release tonight? Because there's no judgment with what comes up. There's no judgment with this call at all. This is just helping you get that deeper awareness so that we can bring up the energy to then heal and release it. Because that's what theta healing is for, is to be able to heal and release that. It's not to point out, oh, when we do the digging work and go deeper into your mind, oh, you've got that belief. It's to go, oh, okay, at some point we took on to this belief. Does it serve me now? No. Okay, I'm ready to heal it. It's having that no judgment with yourself, okay, on what comes up. You're not a bad person. You're not this, you're not that. You are whole, you are good enough, okay? And you're also human having a human experience. So the next question is, what is stopping you from being your full self? What is stopping you from being your full self? And again, you can either get awareness just come to you. You may want to write it down so that you can do some deeper work on it after or during, whatever feels good for you. But what is stopping you from being your full self? Could be fear of other people's opinions, fear of other people's judgment. I've had that. That still creeps up sometimes. Like for me, it's that fear of like maybe judgment of doing, being my full self as my theta healer self, which is something I absolutely love, but it's that fear of what are other people going to think and say. And sometimes we can put so much power and give so much power away to that that we stop ourselves being our full self when you're here to be your full self, not just living a life for others, not just living a life out of fear because of others, right? Tonight I've come on the call with absolutely wet hair still drying. Just, do you know what I mean? Being me, which this is me, like, and some people might not like that. They may think you have to have your hair done, you have to have makeup on, you have to have a shirt on to host a call like this, because that's what to them full selves are, or and that can even go into a question of its own is what do you believe that your full self is? Who do you believe that your full self is? And what projections have you taken on from others around your full self? Do you believe, for example, that your full self has to be the person that's dressed up all the time, hair done all the time, makeup done all the time? Is that what full self is because of how social media portrays it, how films and shows portray it? Or is actually your full self still wet, drying wet hair, just got a black tee on, like no makeup? Is that your full self? And also, is there different versions of you that's your full self? Because for me, your full self isn't actually about how you look, it's about who you be, right? Being that version of you that can be that version of you that's dancing in the kitchen like no one's watching, like I did this afternoon, right? The version of you that can speak their truth, that just being all of you, no longer apologizing for it or being it, or dimming your light for others for it. And lastly, what would you like? I did these notes earlier, one second. What would you like to be your full self and what? Okay, I understand it now. I was so channeled earlier doing these notes. I was like in the flow of like, this is going to come up, this is going to come up. And even I was like, what? What it means is, what would you love in your life to be your full self and what? Fill in the blank. So, would you love to be your full self and successful? Would you love to be your full self and thriving? Would you love to be your full self and in a relationship? Would you love to be your full self and your best, be the best version of yourself as a mum? What is it that you would love your full self and I'm just going to let the energy come up with that. And then we will go into the guided theta healing meditation. So I'll just let you note anything down for your awareness. Because for me, I feel like sometimes the digging part, and this is just, I would say personally, touching the surface level of the digging part, like normally and on other calls and specifically on one-to-one calls, we go deeper of like, when did you learn this? Why, how did you learn this? What were you feeling in that moment? Okay, what beliefs did you learn? What were you gaining? Do you know what I mean? We go a lot deeper. But even having and asking these questions now and doing that, say surface level or deeper level of digging and having the awareness is so powerful in itself, in my perspective, because having that awareness of going, oh, okay. that's actually what I truly think, and that's actually what I truly believe, because you connect in, you connect up, you receive the answers of what you truly believe. And it's like, oh, okay, do I like this? Would I like this? Or do I want to actually change it? Because you can then start consciously choosing to shift that. Because if you've realized tonight that actually you're not being your full self because you do fear other people's opinions, you can then go into, where do I fear other people's opinions? Okay, why am I fearing other people's opinions? And go into that and go, do you know what? I'm going to decide to no longer fear other people's opinions. Sometimes it can be that easy of just making the decision, right? Because you've maybe done the inner work around it and you're like, okay, I'm going to just make the decision. No more. I'm going to consciously choose every day to be my full self without worrying about people's opinions. Or it may need that deeper healing, a one-to-one session to do the digging, to create a safe space for you, because it might not feel safe for you right now to be your full self. So it's just knowing at which part, where you're at with your journey and how deep this is for you. Because in these healing, I've noticed in my own journey, for example, just speaking from my experiences, some beliefs can be stripped like that, and some beliefs they're like a Shrek says, they're an onion. There's a few layers to it because I've been holding on to it for so long. Because this is the thing, however old you are, you've lived that many years, you've got that many beliefs, some from mostly from 0 to 7, but as we go through, we collect more, we collect stories. Some get deeper and deeper and deeper because we hold on to them for so long. But you then also have your ancestral beliefs, you also have your generational beliefs, right? That you've taken on from other people, beliefs from your mum, your dad. So it's just, that's why I always say to be really kind to yourself in this, and that there is no judgment here at all, because some of the beliefs that I have had, wow. Wow, like the beliefs that I've had about myself and things like that are shocked me, right? But it's having that because your subconscious is the point of attraction that you're having. So that's why for me it's so important to go into that and to clear that out, have it aligned with what we would love to desire so that they come together to create what it is that you would like. Okay, so enough of me talking now. We're now going to go into the guided theta healing meditation, where I've got a lot of downloads from when I was connecting in before, but I'm also going to see what shows up. So in the theta healing technique, I'm going to take you up through that guided meditation again. And this time's going to be a little bit different from where I just said that I was going to download you all with unconditional love, which I witnessed. This time I'm going to ask if I can, for example, can I lift, pull, cancel, and release the belief of da 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 and change it to da 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 da. For you to have that download changed through the creator of all that is, you get to say yes out loud. Because in theta healing, the only thing that I can witness without you saying yes out loud is unconditional love, which is really beautiful and magical because unconditional love is so powerful. And I've definitely been seeing the power of that these past few months. So that is just powerful on its own. But tonight, we would like to, with your permission, of course, say yes to what feels good for you. Because if you don't say anything, if you wouldn't like the belief or the feeling or the download, right, just don't say anything. But if you would like to receive it, so for example, can I teach you that you know what it feels like to be your full self, all of yourself, and be loved? Right, that's one of the downloads. And when we're in creator and I say that, if you would like to receive it, you say yes. And then I will witness through the creator of all that is, because it's the creator of all that is in the seventh plane that does all of the healings for us. But I just witness it because without it being witnessed, it doesn't come true, doesn't fruition. So know that there's going to be quite a few downloads. So it may just sound like, but know that you're going to have the replay so that if right now it doesn't feel okay for you to say yes, which is absolutely fine. Again, no judgment with yourself. You might be like, I'm not ready for that. That's okay. You're going to have the replay so that you can replay this. And when it does feel right for you, you can say yes because the witnessing will have been done through the creator of all that is and is ready for when you're ready and if you're ready. okay? But you, on the other hand, you might be like me, and I'm like, obviously what? Yeah, it's like, I think it's like 3 years. 3 years, I'm like, yes, 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 good to me now. Like, I'm like, give me the downloads when my healers are doing it for me. That's just who I am. That's just the point I'm at. But you might not feel that way, and that's okay too. So just follow what feels good for you. If it just feels like you can't say yes to it, don't say anything at all, like I said, and just replay it. I would suggest to replay this. If you fall asleep, that's absolutely fine. That just means that it's a deeper healing for you in your subconscious. And what I recommend is that you replay the healing part. You don't need to replay the start, just replay the healing part and replay that until you can stay awake fully. And then in the future, you might want to do it every week, you might want to do it once a month, you might want to do it every 6 months, whenever feels good for you. Okay, it's about following what feels good for you. Okay, and if you're like, I don't know what feels good for me, trust yourself. It's a practicing tool for you to action trusting yourself. Because that is something I'm doing at the minute, is doing the actioning of trusting myself. So now I'm going to stop conversating like this. We're going to guide you up into the creative ball that is in seventh plane of existence, where you're just going to literally enjoy our meditation. You're going to get comfy for me, if that's okay. You can close your eyes, get comfy. I'm going to guide you up into that theta healing state, and then we're going to start the energy clearing, the healing part. Okay? Some things may not make sense to you, where it's like, can I lift, pull, cancel, and release on all four? Da, da, da. That's okay. Okay, just know if you would like the download or not. And if you cannot see when I'm taking you up, where you're like, I can't see this pearly white iridescent light, or like can't see going up, that's absolutely fine. You might be more of a knowing, that you just know you're there. You might be more of a feel, where you just feel you're there. Because we all have different my brain's gone blank. Like different senses that work more. So for me, mine's more my knowing, and then I'm feeling that I'm there. I can see I'm growing my seeing side, but when I first started theta healing, I didn't see much at all. So for me, it was more of a knowing. So I just wouldn't like you being guided up and you're like, I can't see anything. And that's the focus, because this is just for you to relax, go into that theta state, which is basically like the dream state of when you first wake up and you just fall asleep, like just about falling asleep. It's that state where your mind is so receptive. And it's really amazing to tap into your subconscious mind. And it's, yeah, just beautiful. So allow yourself to get comfy now. Just gonna have a quick drink. Like I said, when you're doing the replay, don't worry, you can literally just skip to this healing part. Okay, close your eyes for me and just connect into your heart space. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhaling. Taking a nice deep breath in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just resume your normal breaths, allowing every cell and molecule of your body to just relax into the chair, the bed, wherever or whatever you're sitting on. Allowing you to just feel fully safe, secure, and relaxed. as this energy now comes out of your heart space, expanding down through the soles of your feet and up to the top of your head, seeing all parts of you lit up in that beautiful bright light. Just take a moment to really see yourself now, that beautiful, pure energy and essence that is you. And allow that energy to flow out through the soles of your feet, going down through all the layers of Mother Earth, and gently coming into the core of Mother Earth where you meet a beautiful ball of bright light. Wrap your energy into that ball of bright light, connecting with all there is, as it shoots back up into the soles of your feet. Imagining what it feels like to allow that beautiful energy to come into the soles of your feet and gently travel up through your legs, through your pelvis, lighting up each and every chakra along the way, as it gently comes out of the top of your head and forms a beautiful ball of light. Imagine yourself being placed into that ball of light where you feel safe, secure, and protected. And allow your energy to shoot up out through the sky, through the planets and the stars, through the lighter lights and darker lights and lighter lights again, and gently going up through the golden light, through the jelly-like substance, through the pink mist, higher and higher, as it gently floats up through and into the seventh plane of existence, into the brightest light you've ever seen, but one which is kind to your eyes. Going higher and higher into that pearly white iridescent light. And if you perceive any people, spaces or places, allow yourself to keep going higher and higher into that light until all that you can feel, perceive and know is that pearly white iridescent light. And imagine your ball of light dissolving around you and connecting you in with that pearly white iridescent light, where you allow it to wash over you like a waterfall, sending love to each and every cell and molecule of you now. And can we start by downloading you with the belief of what it feels like to feel worthy of a healing? And if you'd like this download, just say yes out loud. And can we teach you on all four belief levels in all languages what it feels like to be yourself? That you know how to be yourself, that it is safe for you to be yourself, and that you can be your full self now. And anywhere and everywhere where you've been stopping yourself, being your full self, diminishing your light, hiding behind others, and keeping yourself small around being in your full potential, can we just lift, pull, cancel, and release that from all levels and resolve it in unconditional love? And can we teach you on all parts of you that you know what it feels like and that you know how to, and that it is safe for you to be your full self without diminishing your light, without hiding yourself, without keeping yourself small, and without people pleasing. That you know when and how to be your full self, and that can we download you with discernment around when and how to be your full self. Teaching you on all parts of you that it is safe to be your full self around others, whilst feeling safe, loved, and protected through the true divine creative all that is an unconditional love. And anywhere and everywhere in all space, time, dimension, realities, and in all languages that you have told yourself that you cannot be your full self, that you cannot be yourself, that you cannot be your true potential because it felt scary, unsafe, and worrying. Can we just send that unconditional love and release all of that worry, that fear, that pain, that sadness, grief, and sorrow into Creator's light to be washed and cleansed in unconditional love? Teaching you and reminding all parts of you that you know how to be yourself without feeling scared, anxious, unsafe, uneasy, and worried now. And can we just send an instant healing of unconditional love to all them parts of you and younger parts of you that felt this way, that felt fearful, worried, and scared around being their full selves, worrying what other people may think, what other people may say. And their fear, worry, and resentment on this. And just remind you now and all parts of you on all four belief levels that it is safe for you to be your full self, that you know what it feels like to feel safe in being your full self. And reminding you and all parts of you that you are always divinely guided, loved, and protected through the creator of all that is, and that it is safe to be connected with the creator of all that is, and that you know what it feels like to be fully connected with the creator of all that is now through the divine light. And we download you on all four belief levels in all languages and time, space, dimensions, and realities with I can be myself and be safe, yes. I can be my full self and be safe, yes. That you know what it feels like, that you know how to, and that you are worthy and deserving of being your full self and feeling and being safe now. Having the feeling of safety integrated through every cell and molecule of your being, as love, safety, and protection for you now. And can we teach you on all parts of you, on all four belief levels and all languages of I can be myself and thrive, yes. That you know what it feels like, that you know how to, and that it is safe for you to be yourself and thrive, yes. That you can be your full self and thrive, yes. And that you know what it feels like to be your full self, your full potential, living in your full potential and as your full potential, and feeling safe, loved, guided, and protected now. And anywhere and everywhere where you are taught, told, or projected onto you that it wasn't safe to be your full self, that it wasn't safe to be in your light, that it wasn't safe to shine your light, be bold, be bright. Can we just have that all resolved now in unconditional love, and to remind you and teach all parts of you in all space, time, dimension, realities, and all languages that it is safe for you to be you, that you know how to be safe in being all of you, that you know what it feels like to shine bright and be loved, that you know what it feels like to shine bright and love yourself, and instill that feeling in all four belief levels for you of what it feels like to love yourself, that you know how to love yourself, that it is safe for you to love yourself, and that you choose to do so now, loving yourself in your love, your light, in your glory. And can we download you the belief on all four belief levels in all space, time, dimensionalities with I can be my full self and be healed, yes. I can be my true self and be healed, yes. That you know what it feels like to be your full self and be healed, that you know what it feels like to be your true self and be healed, and that it is safe for you to do so, and you can do this now through joy, ease, and grace. And anywhere and everywhere where you've been stopping yourself being your full self, where you have been stopping yourself from receiving what it is that you truly can receive, what it is that you can truly have, be, and do, can we just resolve that and wash and cleanse it in unconditional love? Opening up you and all your receptors to receiving all that it is that you truly desire through joy, ease, and grace, no longer dimming your light and no longer hiding your full self. Teaching you on all parts of you, on all four belief levels, that you know how to be your full self and receive, that you know how to be your full self and receive what it is that you desire, what it is that you would love through joy, ease, and grace now. And anywhere and everywhere that you have been choosing the hard way in order to prove yourself, prove your worth, prove your potential, and all that proving energy now, can we just have it resolved in unconditional love and to teach you on all parts of you that you can be yourself without having to prove yourself, that you can be your full self without having to prove yourself, and that you know what it feels like being your full self without having to prove yourself. Can we download you the belief with I can love myself and be loved? Yes. That I can like myself and be loved? Yes. And that you know how to and what it feels like, and that it is safe for you to love yourself and be and receive love now, whilst downloading you with discernment around that. And also creates highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of your full self, of your true self, and of love. And anywhere and everywhere that you have set a bar or set conditions around what it takes or what it means or what you have to do or prove to receive love, can we just mark that as done and complete in all space, time, dimension, realities, and in all languages, and replace it with greatest, highest truth, definition, perspective of love, the highest form of love, unconditional love now, so that you know that it is safe, that you know how, and that you can receive love through joy, ease, and grace now, and that you are worthy and deserving of this without having to prove yourself, without having to keep yourself small, and without having to please others. That you can just receive, have, and be loved, being you, and that it is safe for you to do so now. And can we download you the belief on all four belief levels in all space, time, dimension, realities, and all languages of I can be connected to the divine creator of all that is and be my full self? Yes. I can be connected to the divine creator of all there is and be healed? Yes. And that you know what it feels like to be connected and in connection with the creator of all that is and be your full self and be healed through joy, ease, and grace now. Can we download you if I can be me and be free? That you know what it feels like to be you and be free. What it feels like to be all of you, feeling expansive, joyful, happy, through joy, ease, and grace. And could we just show you and all parts of you where you are happy and joyful in your life? And that you can, and that it is safe for you to receive and have more of that now, if you choose it. That you know how and what it feels like to have more happiness, love, and joy in your life, whilst being yourself, whilst being your full self, whilst being you. And all the energy of to be my full self, I must. Can we just send all of that energy up into the creator's light, all of that restriction, all of that obligation, all of that, all of those vows, oaths, commitments, and contracts around that you must do, be, or have something to be your full self in order to be your full self? Can we just resolve all of that in the unconditional love and teach you and all parts of you that you can be your full self just by being you? That it is safe to be your full self just by being you, and releasing all of the musts, all of the have tos, all the have bees, all the have do's around all of that now through unconditional love. And can we teach you that you know what it feels like to be your full self, all of yourself, and be loved? That you know what it feels like to be your full self, all of yourself, and have connections to others through the creator of all that is unconditional love. that you know when, how, and where, and which connections to have through the true divine creator of all that is, and that you have discernment and protection around this now. That you know what it feels like to feel confident in choosing your connections. That you now know what it feels like to attract the aligned, loving, and thriving, authentic relationships and connections for you through being your full self. Reminding you and all parts of you that when you are your full self and just by being you, that you can attract what is meant for you, that you can receive and have what is meant for you through joy, ease, and grace now, whilst teaching you and all parts of you that you are worthy and deserving of this and that it is safe for you to have this through joy, ease, and grace now. And anywhere and everywhere that you told yourself in all time, space, dimensions, and realities and all languages that you weren't good enough to have and receive what it is that you desire just by being you, can we just release that, resolve an unconditional love, and replace it with I am good enough to have, be, and do what it is that I desire just by being me? That I am good enough, yes, that you know what it feels like to fully know and be that good enough version of you. And could we just send down through the true divine creator all that is that unconditional love of knowing that you are good enough, that you are born good enough, and that being good enough is your birthright. Having and receiving through and with abundance is your birthright now. And that you know what it feels like to have and embody that now through joy, ease, and grace. And we just send the belief of I am worthy of unconditional love, yes, through every cell and molecule of your being and in all languages and on all levels. Reminding you and teaching you that you know what it feels like to be worthy of unconditional love, and that you know what it feels like to have and receive unconditional love through joy, ease, and grace just by being you. And any limitations that you have put on yourself around being you, where you have been keeping yourself small, diminishing your light, and stopping yourself from being your full self, can we just resolve that in unconditional love now and mark it as done and complete? Teaching you on all parts of you that you know how to be your full self without limiting yourself, without diminishing your light, without keeping yourself small. And having the belief of I must prove myself to others in order to be my full self. Be lifted, pulled, cancelled, and released and sent into the Creator's light, resolved on all four belief levels and replaced with I am enough just as I am, yes. That you know what it feels like to live your day-to-day life knowing and feeling sorry, good enough just as you are, yes. And that you know how and what it feels like, and that it is safe for you to live your day-to-day life without proving yourself. That you know how to live your day-to-day life being your full self, being all of you without proving yourself to any and everyone. And can we now teach you that you can be your full self, shine, thrive, have, and be the abundance that you truly desire now, and that it is safe for you to do this? Releasing all and anywhere where you have been hiding your true self, dimming your light, diminishing yourself for others, and resolve this on all four belief levels through unconditional love. And can we remind you and teach you that you know how and that it is safe and that you do now shine your light, that you shine bright, being all of yourself whilst feeling safe, secure, loved, and protected. And downloading you've created highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of safe, secure, love, and protection, and that yours is the same now. No longer fearing what other people may say or may think of you, because you know that you are safe, loved, secure, and protected in being all of you now. And that we release the power, and we release and teach you that it no longer matters what other people think, that you no longer put that on a pedestal above yourself and your opinion of yourself, that you know what it feels like to value your opinion of yourself, that you know what it feels like to see yourself. And can we just instill in you and every cell and molecule of your being with created highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding and self-image of you now, and that yours is the same, so that you can see yourself in your love, your light, and your glory through the creator of all that is, always knowing that you are good enough, worthy, and deserving now. Just sending your old self-images where you were hard on yourself, where you dimmed your light, where you feared other people, just having them go up into the Creator's light to be washed and cleansed in unconditional love and replaced with Creator's highest truth, definition, and perspective of you now, and that yours is the same. And we teach you in all parts of you what it feels like to embody and be your full self, that you can and that you do so now whilst feeling safe, loved, secure, and protected. And anywhere and everywhere that you felt unsafe, unprotected, unloved around all and any of this, can we just send that an instant healing and unconditional love now, having it resolved for you on all 4 belief levels? And can we teach you and download you that you know what it feels like to be loved and be you, whilst feeling and being safe, secure, loved, protected, and guided through unconditional love? That you know how to have relationships whilst being your full self, that you have created highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of a relationship, of relationships, of connections now, and that you know what it feels like to have and how to have healthy relationships whilst being all of yourself. And that you know what it feels like and how to have healthy relationships, that you have created highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of healthy relationships, and that you know how to have healthy relationships whilst being your full self, and that you know how to have them and maintain them through unconditional love. No longer diminishing your light, no longer hiding yourself, and no longer being all of yourself. And can we teach you in all parts of you that you have the power to decide when and how to be your full self and all of yourself in your true potential, whilst knowing that you no longer fear other people's opinions, that it's now a choice instead of a must. Connecting you and reconnecting you back in with the power of you over yourself in your life, that you are the true creator of your reality. And can we teach you what it feels like to be in co-creation with the creator of all that is, creating and having and living the desired life that it is that you desire now through joy, ease, and grace? whilst also reminding you that it is safe for you to do so, that it's possible for you, and that you can have this now, that you just simply get to choose it and be it. Can we teach you that you can stand bright and be in your power, yes, on all four belief levels and all languages and in all time, space, dimension, and relatives, and that you can be your full self and be in your power, yes, that you know what it feels like to stand bright, be your full self and be in your power, that it is safe for you to do so, and that you know how, and that you are worthy and deserving of this. Just allowing you to take a moment to just really feel into your true self, really see her, really be her, connecting into that true divine, unconditional love, that power that is you. And can we download you with Create's highest truth, definition, perspective, and understanding of power now? Releasing any negative projections and personas that you have of power, that it is just your inner self, your inner being, and who you came here to be, living the most joyous, happy, and abundant life for you now. That it is no longer about having to prove yourself, having to put other people's down, having to control people. Just restoring your perspective of power now through the creative all that is an unconditional love, and that yours is the same. And anywhere and everywhere that you diminished your power, that you stopped yourself from being in your power, can we just send that unconditional love and mark that as done and complete for you, that you know how to stand in your power, that you know how to be in your power, that you know what it feels like to be in your power through joy, ease, and grace and unconditional love now. And can we just show you and all parts of you that you can have it all, that it no longer gets to be or needs to be this or that, and reminding you and teaching all parts of you that you can have this and that you know what it feels like to have all that you desire, no longer needing to limit or diminish yourself. And anywhere and everywhere you have been preventing yourself from having this and that, can we release this all now and mark it as done and complete in unconditional love? Allowing you now to step in your full potential, your full power, having this and that, no longer limiting yourself. Releasing all the limitations, the projections, and the psychic attacks that have been put on you around all and any of this, and have them sent up into the Creator's light to be released from you now. Enjoy ease and grace. And any wayward entities, fallen spirits, energies of dark magic, curses, reptilians, low vibrational energies, dark energies, and entities around all and any of this healing for you now, can there be sent up into the Creator's light and washed and cleansed in unconditional love and released from you? So that you know how and what it feels like to integrate this healing through unconditional love, that you know how and what it feels like to hold on to this healing now through unconditional love. And just allowing yourself to take some nice deep breaths in and out as this energy just releases from you now. And can we just download you with, on all four belief levels, that I can be myself and be safe? Yes, that you know what it feels like to be yourself and be safe, that you can be your full self and be safe, and that you know what it feels like to be your full self and be safe now. Just having that feeling of safety instilled through every cell and molecule of your being. As we allow this pearly white iridescent light of unconditional love now to float and pour over your head like a beautiful waterfall, going over through every cell and molecule of you, entering into that crown chakra. As we ask for this now to be integrated at the right speed and pace for you without a healing crisis. As it goes from the top of your head, past your nose, your chin, through your throat, lighting up each and every chakra for you now. And past your shoulders, down to your fingertips, going through your chest, washing out all the stagnant energy that no longer serves you, down your stomach, your pelvis, your thighs, your knees, your legs, and gently flowing out the soles of your feet, going back down into the core of Mother Earth, entering into the core of Mother Earth, where you are now regrounded and connected. As the energy shoots back up into the soles of your feet, out through your crown chakra, and into creator of all that is. So that you are now truly connected with all there is through love and light. And when you're ready, bring yourself back into your space. You may start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch out. If you've fallen asleep, that's absolutely fine. Just allow yourself to just come back in this space when you're ready. Thank you for allowing me to witness that healing for you. Thank you for coming here and doing this healing. I hope and put out the energy that this allows you now to step more into your full self, your true potential, and be who you're here to be. Okay? So this will now be integrating for you on a cellular level. Sorry. So just allow yourself to just be kind to yourself. Please drink plenty of water, because when we go into that theta state, it's really important to drink plenty of water to allow it to integrate in the body and stay. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. And stay hydrated. Like I said, you can replay this as much or as little as you'd like. Follow what feels good for you. This is your journey. This can be a contribution to your journey in stepping into your full self. If you notice yourself still not stepping into your full self, there may be some deeper work that you get to do. I can support you in that through one-on-one sessions, or we can maybe do another one of these. But I feel like the one-on-one personally allows you, if you're looking for more of them quicker results, it allows you to go into your things instead of as a group collective. But these are also really powerful and such a great contribution to allow the downloads as well. So just feel into what feels good for you. But thank you so much for joining tonight. And I will make this replay available for everyone to have access to. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you step into your full self more. And you know where I am if you'd like some support. You know where I am in the group if you'd like some support. I also have other free healings in the free Facebook group, so you're welcome to access them. And I'll be doing more of these, so hope to see you soon.